become necessary for me to learn English and communicate with people in English. Because in my place where I'm working, there's a huge need of English speaking. Like the customers are very professional and they used to speak in English. They used to talk in English while they are asking for prices, asking for product. Like I have to deal with for orders. Like I have to take orders,
Right.
so they used to speak in English. So when there, I feel really embarrassed and nervous. I can understand totally what they are saying to me, but I can't. I'm not able to reply very confidently and say to them, "Yeah, this is that and that." So that time I felt really, really bad and nervous. So that time I decided, yeah, I'm going to learn this language and face these people.
Okay,
I
cool.
can't say in my field, in every field, like where nowadays English becomes necessary. We can't just choose an option for English. And back in time, in earlier days, people used like if everyone anyone knows, so it is okay. Yeah, he's a very professional, he's really educated, so he can and she can speak English. But nowadays, it become necessary. Anyone can easily speak English, but there is no need to be educated in nowadays.
Right, due to the internet as well, because everyone has the
Mhm.
access to the internet. Like if they are not educated, also they can speak this language. Also, it will be helpful in the future as well because there is no harm to learn any new thing, right?
Exactly. Yeah, you are
Yeah,
correct.
yeah. Also, from last how many months you are learning this language?
It means I think 6 months, six to
Okay,
7 months. Can't say exactly, but it means around 7, 8, 6 months, I think.
okay. So right now
But
you are
the problem is that I'm not focused. I am focused, but I'm not consistent about practicing. I used to listen in some podcast, but I'm not consistent about practicing with partner, with someone.
okay. So
That's the
due to
problem.
inconsistent, you are not able to put
Mhm.
focus on
This is
the
my.
communication skills. Right, right. Yeah, this happens with everyone actually. Due to some other work,
Mhm.
we were juggling with a lot of works, right? So due to that, we are not able to focus.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. And have you so right now you feel any kind of challenges like after spending 7, 8 months learning this language?
I have faced some challenges like first of all when I was like beginner, I'm afraid talking to people with like strangers. How I'm
Okay.
going to tell them how I am and like
Okay.
interacting with people directly. I don't know who it is and I'm not like how I can be able to talk to anyone. So that time I'm feeling why I'm feeling everyone is doing. I have watched some videos on YouTube. People are communicating with anyone. They just messaged and just open the camera and just talk. So I feel why I'm not doing it. There is no problem. This is okay. If you want to speak English, you have to. You have to deal with your fear and deal with your hesitation. So I feel some hesitation, but by the time by doing some conversation first, second, third, so I become confident enough to speak with people.
Right, right. Even I also felt same thing after watching 2 to 3 videos of the conversational videos. Then I thought let's try this option as well. Before back there those days I was not I felt very like hesitation while talking with a lot of strangers. So but right now I felt very comfortable while talking with other people. I believe it happens with everyone
Yes,
because
we are just first. Yes, yes. In first time, we face this problem. After that, after a time, we become habitual. We become habitual of talking to anyone.
Right, right. Because every day we used to connect with a lot of different people, right, from different
Yes.
background. There lot of things we can learn from them, right? And how many hours do
And
you spend? Sorry, you're saying something.
yeah, yeah, continue. What?
So how many hours do you spend on your part-time job? So you are studying also, you are doing part-time job also, right? So how do you manage all those?
Yeah, I have to manage. It become regular for me nowadays in doing for this. It been 1 year I'm doing this job because it's a part time job. So it only for 4 to 5 hours job I have to manage. And my college is like in morning time. So after that I can manage my part time job.
Okay,
Like
nice.
to, yeah.
You are getting very less time actually on a day-to-day basis, right?
Yeah, sometimes it become struggle for me to manage both of things in a one time. Like when my exams come, so I have to take some leaves, some holiday, so I can manage. And my owner is like a kind of person. He can understand me totally, and he give me holidays and time off, so I
During the
can manage.
Oh, nice, nice. Actually, during the exam, it's
Yeah.
very difficult to
Mm-hmm.
manage the job as well as the exam. So you need to
Yes.
must take off the days off from the part-time job. Yeah, you're asking something.
He can't. Mhm.
You're saying something. Sorry.
Yeah, I was thinking like uh, when you start your journey of speaking English, like when you felt, yeah, I have to learn this language.
So I'm a working professional. So I used to learn. I already know this language because on a day-to-day basis, I used to communicate with a lot of people. But during the meeting only, I used to talk. But apart from that, I don't talk that much. So I felt very bad in front of speaking with lot of peoples. Right? I used to fumble a lot, and I used to get nervous very quickly in front of speaking to a lot of people. Then I thought, so let's improve my communication skills. So from last 2 months, I started focusing on improving my spoken skills.
It only in 3 months you have improved a lot.
It's so I already mentioned I'm focused, more focused on like from last 2 months. It's not like that like I'm started from zero from last 2 months, but I already know much about it, but more I've improved a lot from last 2 months, I would say.
Yeah, this is a language now. When we are really focused, it has to be a regular on it. If you just leave it only 1 week and 1 month, it feels like you don't know. You are just beginner. Sometimes when I left only 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, I just left. I'm not practicing. I'm not listening anything in English. I felt like, yeah, I'm missing something. Some words are not coming in my mouth, in my head. So it happens.
Right.
But
It is
when we are really focused, some words are coming in automatically. We can express our things, our emotions very properly. When we are when, if we never practice in 1 day and 2 day, we are sort of words. We are running of words.
true.
Vocabulary is the main thing.
Right, right. But in the beginning, right? In the beginning, if you make a lot of grammar mistakes, also if you make a lot, if you use simple sentences also, right? It's okay. But you must to speak on a daily basis so that you will be more habitual to
Yes.
this language. So how we learn our mother tongue, right? So same way it applies to this
Yeah.
language also. So it's happens with me also. If we don't speak for 2 to 3 days, right? So I also forget some of the words that I used on a daily conversation.
Language we need to do. It's not a short term goal. We can't. consider it. It is a short term. We just have to put this month and this year, so we can be able to articulate a speaker. We can be so no, it's nothing at all. We need to practice every day. We are only we are learner. We can't be a any master
True, true. Also you are
in any
started.
level.
Yeah, also you are started little early because you are studying right now, right? You are in the second year of your college, so it will help you in the
Yes,
it will help you in the like cracking the full-time job as well, like right?
yes, yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
and
It
that
needs in
sorry.
my even in my college, people, my professor used to speak English. Like while they are teaching, while they are telling you any challenge, any project, so they used to speak in English. So if any student, any my friends reply in English, so the professor and teacher felt like, yeah, he is a good, he is a really educated, he is a really good guy, good student. They really focused on you. I apply this formula to
True.
speak in English in my with my professors. So they felt he is really well. She can speak English. So I framed some sentences. I focused. There is no grammar error. There's no grammar problem. So I framed sentences. So I just speak with my professors. I have applied these formulas.
Okay, have you not felt any kind of like what other people think while standing out of the classroom? Like there are a lot of people in your class, right? So you will stand out and you will reply to your professor. Have you felt any kind of hesitation during that time?
I never felt agitation because I have practiced in video calls and talking. I frame it. I write down in my book. After that, I speak to my what I'm going to tell with my professor. So I just write and prepare for this sentence. I'm going to do this reply. I'm going to do this reply. Only not much. I just spoke to him only 2 minutes, 1 minute. Just one and two sentence of reply. I just give to him, so it's not that much of hesitation. If they directly ask me a question in English, so I have to reply. So that time I felt, and I'm thinking in English how I'm going to reply them. But I just frame for them to speak in English
But
answers.
you gain that much confidence. It's very good actually. And
Yeah,
you also, do you see any kind of improvement in your communication skill, like from first day to this day?
I can say I have improved a lot. Earlier days back in time, like when I'm beginner, I can't even think in English because I never felt like I have to speak. This is I never think about like I'm going to speak in English. But when I started working in their profession, when I have to talk to them in English, so that time I felt, yeah, this is a language. This is not a joke. I have to speak English. In my future, it is really useful for me. So I need to practice in that now time. So that time I started this.
True, actually, true. So if we check back in the first day that we are started, right? That time we don't able to make the sentences properly. Till today we are able to speak at least like almost we are completed 20 minutes having the conversation. So we are in the good position to talk with any other strangers, right?
So, have you read any book also for this language?
So I not read any book, but on a day-to-day basis, I'm having the conversation, whether it's the audio or the video conversation. I'm just applying that, and apart from that, whenever I get free time, I used to watch podcast and I used to listen some English songs. So um, so whatever the environment that I am in, I'm trying to make it in English only. So that's how I'm learning.
Listen, listen in English, listening English, and I, have you write like did you prepare any journal type of for English and for your day?
I I don't journal, but I'm planning to journaling a day, like whatever the things I do in a day, right? I'm trying to journal before going to the bed. So I'm trying to make a habit of that, and I'm going to do that.
Haven't tried it.
Sorry,
You haven't tried it.
I
Like
have not
you haven't
tried it,
tried
but
it.
I have not tried it. I will try it. I will try it.
Yeah, this is a great way to your emotions write down in notes, prepare notes and journal what happened today, what yesterday, so you can write down on your journal. So it is really good way to improve English as well. There we can write down every each grammar. We can focus on grammar mistakes while we are writing.
True, I agree with you actually. So have you started journaling your day?
I have done some, I think, 20 days, 20 days challenge I have planned for that. But in these days, but in earlier days I have planned, I have completed my 20-day challenge. Like I am going to write down some journaling every day. So I have did this. But in these days I'm not working on that point. But I am planning to again doing it because I'm lacking some words and I'm lacking grammar mistakes.
Okay.
It is a language I have to consistent. This is my problem.
Right, right. It's happens with everyone actually, because you are also doing a part-time job, right, where you are able to
This
communicate
is
with
the
the different
problem.
customers, right, on a daily basis. So you will speak more and more on a daily basis with your customers.
But
So
that time I also felt. That time I also felt I'm repeating the sentence. I'm speaking again and again the same sentence. Like they asking me the price. What is how much is it? So I just go with it. Like this is a 2800, 22,000, something like this. The same question and the same answer. It becomes like
no. So if they ask for the price, they you can say first thing price, and then later you can explain some of the features of the object that customer is asking, right? So once start explaining the features at the end of the like after at the end of the conversation, you can mention the price of the object, right? So through that you will build more communication with the customer also.
yeah, I have tried it. Like talking to them in an expressive way that they can also help to me deal with them also like when I'm become friendly with them so they feel comfortable and they can done deal with it the other day they can like I'm working there is a painting shop like oil painting canvas so they have selected I have showing them designs so they can select so I take orders I will take orders so this is a process I am showing them so that way I can express my things and like communicate with them in a proper way.
Okay, got it, got it.